everybody, this is it. This is the day I get to go pick up my 1967 Ford Mustang Fastback. I have been waiting for this day for so long. My dad bought this car when I was 5 years old. This has been like 25 years in the making, and we are going to pick up the fully painted shell. The color looks absolutely incredible, and I'm so excited to share it with you all. The Mustang is gonna be sitting right here in a few hours. It's still it's still in my mind, but I just can't imagine it happening. All right, so here's the game plan. We are going to clean up the driveway here, drive out to where it was restored, then we're gonna load up on the trailer, bring it back, and I'm gonna do a full video shoot so we can see every little angle and see how incredible it turned out. Look at that, smooth as butter, everything cleaned out. My buddy Jake just came on in. Look at that boss, 302. What are we gonna do if it falls off the trailer?
Cry.
We're gonna cry. Big tears. I cannot believe we are currently headed to the restoration shop. All right, so I did want to give you all a little bit of a background on this build, just because it's kind of unique. I have always been into Mustangs. I've saved up all my money, bought one when I was 17. I got a 1999 Mustang GT. It was red, put the loudest exhaust I possibly could on that puppy. Sounded sweet. So a few years into having my red Mustang, I finally convinced my dad that we should start the restoration on the Fastback. Still had the original engine, transmission, again, not drivable, just sitting in the garage, covered in junk. Cut the whole front end of the car off with the firewall, frame rails, everything still attached, and we got to work restoring it. And we put a lot of time and money into the car at that point, but eventually we just ran out of money. So it was half apart, half together in the garage, and it needed so much work to finish off. I got my first big job after college. I actually went out, bought a 2013 Mustang, modded that thing out, rims, lowering springs, exhaust. That thing was so sick, so sweet. I loved that car. Well, after college, I could finally afford to work on the Fastback again. So I convinced my dad to move it down to Alabama where I live, and I went to work on the restoration myself. My dad still came down to visit. We cranked on it together for a while, but eventually it got to the point where it was just too much for me to handle. I am a total beginner at these things, learning new things every day, and those quarter panels were no joke. They did not line up at all, and the last thing in the world I wanted was to get the car back together and have some huge body issue that just didn't work out. So I got on Google, I got on Facebook, started looking around, found this restoration shop, and Michael Burnett has done like 20 different frame-off restorations on Mustangs out at his shop, and that's what brings us to today. It's done. It's painted. It is ready to come home. I think it's like a meme right now. Just, yeah, everyone just jokes. When's it gonna be done? Oh, it's never gonna be done. But body's done now. Big step done. Engine, transmission, I mean, that's like what, a couple days? A week? See this White House right up here with the black Mustang there, I guess. I don't know whose that is. Oh my gosh. Dude, it doesn't even look like the same car.
Oh, it does.
Wow.
Honest man, man.
It doesn't even look like the same car. This is just nuts. Even with all the inserts in it and stuff, it looks so different than when I saw it last time. Whew. Burnett restoration. Well, this is it. Let's go ahead and get it loaded up on the trailer and get going back to my place. recognize it? What do you think?
It's good.
What do you think, babe?
It's really beautiful.
Pretty incredible. Ready to drive
The
it?
color even more than I thought I would.
Massive thanks to Mr. Authentic.
The drone shots.
Hitting the drone shots, baby.
Lincoln looked inside. He goes, "Where's the steering wheel?" I go, "Oh, buddy, we got a long way to go."
Bro, we have so much work to do. Do you remember how brown and nasty it was before? I'll throw a picture up. This is what it used to look like, and this is it now. I mean, check that out. That's crazy. Well, everybody, after 25 years, the shell of the body is done. From absolute rust bucket to completely done show car. I'm just blown away. It just doesn't even feel real. It feels like I'm in a dream right now, but I'm super excited to do this whole build on the YouTube channel, so make sure you're subscribed if you're not already. I'm actually gonna be pushing out a new video next week, doing a full walk around. I'm gonna talk about some of the stuff that had to be replaced to get it to this position, and then eventually I'm gonna do a price reveal on how much it cost me to get it here, because it was really expensive. I did want to say a huge thanks to Michael Burnett for making this a reality. So Michael, huge thanks. I very much appreciate all that you did. I'll link his Facebook page down below. Thank you all for coming with on this adventure today. I'm super excited to share it with you. Hit that like button if you enjoyed this video. Enjoy your week, and we'll see you next week in the next video.